This week, parents have a new option if they want to exempt their children from school-required vaccines. They can now download the exemption form, which is found online.
Yeah, it's a big change from the old process, which required parents to request the form by mail, something vaccine choice advocates say often caused delays and kept kids from getting enrolled on time. Our Josh Maxwell spoke to those on both sides of this polarizing topic. He joins us now live in studio with that report. Josh?
Mike Leslie, access to this form stems from House Bill 1586, which took effect Monday. The law makes it easier for parents to download the form. A group who actually lobbied in support of this bill says it's all about giving parents more control. As students settle into their school routines, parents are seeing changes too. For families choosing not to vaccinate, getting an exemption just got easier. The form, once only available by mail, can now be downloaded instantly from the Texas Department of State Health Services. Rebecca Hardy with Texans for Vaccine Choice says making the form downloadable fixes a big problem. Wait times that once stretched for months, sometimes delaying students from getting enrolled.
Parents often were put in a position of, do I keep waiting on these forms that may or may not arrive, or do I violate my conscience and go get my kid vaccinated?
Hardy says their research uncovered other signs the process was outdated, especially in today's digital age.
We did an open records request, and the state was spending about $600,000 a year mailing out these special papers.
The biggest takeaway, Hardy says the new process puts control back in parents' hands when it comes to their child's health.
But it was certainly a barrier to free exercise of your rights, like having to ask the state permission to opt out of optional medical procedures.
Amistad Community Health Clinic CEO Dr. Eric Baggerman says while he supports parents' right to choose, he wants to make sure they're informed.
The education has to come from the right source. And the right source is the strong, evidence-based, peer-reviewed science, as opposed to, I saw this on the internet.
Baggerman says history is often the best teacher, pointing to the last outbreak in West Texas as a reminder.
Remind ourselves why we're doing this, the safety of vaccines, and the dangers of not being vaccinated, such as the deaths that came in Texas from measles in this last year.
Now, Baggerman recommends parents take any vaccination questions to their primary care doctor. As for that form, we'll have a link to it along with this full story on our website, KIIITV.com.